Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and realizing something extraordinary. You no longer owe a single dollar on your home. No mortgage payment. No lender. No monthly bill hanging over your head. For the first time in years, maybe decades, your house is truly yours. Now, most people think paying off a mortgage is simply a financial milestone. A box to check. A goal to celebrate. And it is. But something much bigger happens when that final payment clears. Because paying off your house doesn't just change your finances. It changes how you think, how you plan, how you spend, and perhaps most importantly, how much freedom you have. Today, we're going to explore why everything changes after paying off your house and why this moment can become one of the biggest turning points in your financial life. Chapter 1: The biggest bill disappears. Let's start with the obvious. For most households, the mortgage is the largest monthly expense. Not groceries. Not transportation. Not utilities. The mortgage. Month after month. Year after year. Many people spend 15, 20, or even 30 years making those payments. It becomes so normal that they stop noticing it. But imagine what happens when that bill suddenly vanishes. A family paying $1,500 per month now has an extra $18,000 per year. A homeowner paying $2,500 per month suddenly keeps $30,000 per year. That's not a small raise. That's life-changing money. And unlike a salary increase, it doesn't depend on your boss, your company, or the economy. It's yours. Every single month. Chapter 2: Stress drops more than you expect. Here's something interesting. The biggest benefit isn't always financial. It's psychological. Debt creates pressure. Even good debt. Even manageable debt. There's always a small voice in the background reminding you that a payment is due. That obligation follows people for decades. When the mortgage disappears, many homeowners describe feeling lighter. Not richer. Lighter. The fear of missing a payment disappears. The anxiety around job loss shrinks dramatically. The constant obligation finally ends. For the first time in years, your home stops feeling like a liability and starts feeling like a sanctuary. And that's a feeling money alone can't easily buy. Chapter 3: Your cash flow transforms. Most people focus on net worth. But cash flow often has a bigger impact on daily life. Let's say your mortgage payment was $2,000 per month. The day that payment disappears, you instantly improve your monthly cash flow by $2,000. You haven't earned more. You haven't changed jobs. You haven't worked overtime. Yet your financial situation improves dramatically. Now you have options. You can invest more, travel more, work less, save more aggressively, help family members, or simply enjoy greater financial breathing room. That's the hidden power of a paid-off house. It creates flexibility. Chapter 4: Retirement looks completely different. One of the biggest reasons people fear retirement is expenses. They wonder, will I have enough money? Will my savings last? What happens if the market crashes? A paid-off house changes those calculations. Why? Because your largest expense is already gone. Suddenly retirement becomes much more affordable. A person who needs $6,000 per month while carrying a mortgage may only need $4,000 after the mortgage is eliminated. That's a huge difference. It means less pressure on investments, less stress about withdrawals, and a greater chance that retirement savings will last longer. This is one reason many financial planners encourage homeowners to enter retirement mortgage-free whenever possible. Chapter 5: You stop working from fear. Many people stay in jobs they dislike because they have obligations, bills, debt, mortgage payments, responsibilities. When your house is paid off, something changes. You gain leverage. You no longer need as much income to survive. That doesn't mean you'll quit your job tomorrow, but it means you have choices. You can change careers, start a business, reduce hours, take a sabbatical, or simply negotiate from a position of strength. Freedom isn't always about having more money. Sometimes it's about needing less. Chapter 6: Investing becomes easier. Imagine redirecting your old mortgage payment into investments. Let's use a simple example. Suppose your mortgage was $2,000 per month. After payoff, you invest that same amount. That's $24,000 per year. Over time, those investments can grow substantially. The habit already exists. You're already accustomed to living without that money. The difference is that now you're paying yourself instead of the bank. And that's where wealth can accelerate. Many homeowners discover that some of their strongest investing years happen after their mortgage is gone. Chapter 7: Your risk tolerance changes. When people carry large debt obligations, they are often cautious. And understandably so. A missed paycheck can create major problems. But once the mortgage is eliminated, financial resilience increases. Unexpected events become easier to handle. Economic downturns feel less threatening. Emergency savings last longer. The household becomes more stable. And stability creates confidence. Not reckless confidence. Healthy confidence. The kind that comes from knowing your foundation is strong. Chapter 8. Their house becomes a tool, not a burden. For years, your home may have felt like an obligation, a payment, a responsibility, a debt. But after payoff, the relationship changes. The house becomes an asset that serves you, not the other way around. You still have taxes. You still have maintenance. But the largest financial burden is gone. And that changes how you view homeownership. Many people say this is the first time they truly feel like homeowners. Not because they moved in, but because they finally own their home outright. Conclusion. Paying off your house isn't the end of a financial journey. In many ways, it's the beginning of a new one. The mortgage disappears. Cash flow improves. Stress declines. Retirement becomes easier. Investing opportunities expand. And perhaps most importantly, freedom increases. That's why everything changes after paying off your house. Not because your address changes. Not because your lifestyle suddenly becomes luxurious. But because for the first time, one of the biggest financial obligations of your life is behind you. And when that happens, the future starts looking very different. So if you're still making mortgage payments, keep going. Every payment brings you one step closer. And when that final payment arrives, you'll discover that what you gained wasn't just a house. It was options. It was peace of mind. And it was freedom.